Y'all, we're cooked. And it's because of the internet. Never in our lifetime have we ever had such universal access to information. I'm going to put air quotes and parentheses around that because that's also coming from someone who's lived in the US for the majority of their life. I don't know what is happening in other countries because they keep us fairly insulated. So I'm working off a very hefty and ignorant assumption to begin with. But with all of this information widely available, there has never been such stunning and brilliant displays of human arrogance and stupidity as I have ever seen than on the internet. A case in point, I am watching what clearly is a parody take place in my comment section on Instagram. Now, in the original video, I am cautioning a young brown gentleman not to explain why white people's arrogance and audacity is eventually gonna kick him in the ass, as we are currently seeing in the matcha market. Because white girls grabbed a hold of the matcha aesthetic and decided to make it a personality trait instead of learning all about it from the people whose culture it originated from. And as though God wished to prove a point, a young Asian person, I'm assuming they're Asian, they have the characters in their handle, and you can see it in the face, decided to drop a simple little tidbit about matcha. Hey, it actually originated in China, not Japan. And I was going to jump into the comment section and be like, no, 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 don't do that. Because that's not going to end the way you think it's going to end. But God said, let it ride. Sure enough, some holistic, mystic, wild woman marched herself into the comments and proceeded to educate the Asian person on the history of matcha in their own culture, and then turned around and said, shame on you for not knowing more about your own culture. And this is why I say, let the white folks fuck around and find out. Don't explain. Don't warn. Don't caution. Yeah, and I know, it's scary to do this because there's always the chance that they might try to get shit banned like they did with MSG. That's what a lot of people are worried about. But I feel like at this point, the internet has made too many people bold and audacious to the point where Mother Nature is gonna have to step in and correct that assumption. Because they ain't finna listen to us.